Right, morning guys. Welcome to Saturday the 15th of Feb. I'm in the workshop again because I don't know if you can hear, but it's just started raining yet again. So, cuppa's on. I've had to go for a big one today, Ian, because, well, it's one of them days. So, just a quick recap on outside. River's gone down. It is supposed to have another, well, Dennis is supposed to be coming, another storm's coming in today. It's just started raining and there's warnings out for this afternoon for heavy rain and wind. So joys of that to come. So I took myself away in here to try and have a play with this. Put my brew down. So this is the rotor of the rotor rake I bought. It was in a few more bits than this last time, so I've been busy. Unfortunately, I think when they took this apart, it came off the dolly that's over there, and I think they must have lifted it off with possibly a forklift or something, because the shaft that's right in the centre there is the main shaft that runs through this shaft here. Point to it. So that goes down through the centre there, and there's a nut on the underside, and a little bearing as well. Now, I didn't realise that, well, I knew there was a little bearing on the end of that shaft, but I couldn't find the part number for it. And when I ordered the bearings for this, I couldn't find it. So the search is out now with the bearing company to try and find out what bearing it is. Because all this needs to do then is basically be flipped upside down and put on top of that spindle. So yeah, it hasn't been too bad. I've had the diagrams for this. When I bought it, the guy selling it sent me the details of it through. So I've got the full breakdown of it, of what I need to put where. So I've gone with that. The joy of usually somebody taking a piece of equipment apart is that it's not all here. So far it looks like it is all here. We forgot, there's one big bearing here that was on this shaft at what is the top end, so it's actually the bottom of this, if you get what I mean. And this was actually rock solid. I had to cut it off, and there's actually two bearings to hold the rotor on, and the top bearing is seized, so presumably water had got into there and seized it solid. You can see this one actually turned, the other one didn't do anything at all. So I had to carefully grind through the edge of it, and yeah, do it that way to get it out. I tried heating it, it wouldn't come off. So the bearings I've replaced are the two main ones. There is one in here, but it seems good, and it's the one that's I think less likely to get any abuse. It's a smallish bearing. That top bearing that I need to find was completely seized on the end of the shaft, and there's another one to go in yet. So what I think's happened, if I get my bum in the way, is that's this bearing at the top that I'd cut off, it's seized, and hopefully you can see that alright. You can see where this shaft should be, well, the teeth of this shaft should be out here. If you can point without knuckles getting in the way. And it's just sheared it all off, completely and utterly. Sheared it off. And what it should look like is that. So if you get the two of them together, you can pretty much see the differences in them. There doesn't seem to be much, well there is a big gear ring in here, which is actually this one. It doesn't actually look too bad, this, so I might just keep it in stock just in case. It is worn, it is fairly worn. The new one's a lot sharper edged on it. But yeah, I think I might just keep this in stock just in case, because we don't know what the other side's like at the moment. There is a possibility that if this one stops, the other one might do the same. So before I spin it up on the tractor, I'll have to lower all the wings, both wings down, and check that the other one is free spinning. So that's about it really. Today's job is, there is a bearing right under here in the housing that holds this shaft in. It's a little roll bearing. In fact, that's it there. So I've got to go try and fit this on and get these fitted in, greased up and fitted in, and that should be that, hopefully. I need to pack a load of grease in, clean all this up, pack a load of grease into where the gear head is and where this comes in together, where it meshes together, just to make it free running. And then it's a case of get that bearing, get this the right way around. Somehow I've got, well, I'm going to put chain hoist above, and then lower it onto the dolly that's over there, right around, hopefully. Put these on the other day as well. These are the arms that actually spin. Sorry, these are the cams, the cam shafts that spin the rake arms. So I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but if I move that around, you'll see, hopefully see all these little arms all the way around, spinning and turning. So that works quite nicely, to be honest. It was a bit of a faff trying to fit all these back in again, because they all kind of interlink with each other. But steady away, it took me about half an hour, 45 minutes, and I think we're the right way around. I've had one of the arms on today, and you've got to think of it upside down, and then the motion that it's doing as well, lifting up and down, and I think I've got it right. What I should really do is get it turned upside down the way around, and then I can guarantee it then. Which is a fair weight. There must be 150 kilos in this, so hence why I've got the chain hoist. And I can just tighten all these bolts down here on the outside circle, bolt them down, and good and tight. And then hopefully we're not far off. I've got one flat tyre on the bogie as well, which is a bit annoying. But I do actually have a spare tyre for that. There's actually a stack on the end of the trailer you can put 2 tyres on. There is one spare tyre there, but I don't know if that's flat or not. And again, I need to check the other rotor to see if that's got flat tyres. So yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. It's just into the big heavy stuff now. It's not easy by yourself, and the odd massey is not the easiest thing to work with when you're lifting stuff, especially big heavy stuff because there's no pallet tines on it. So yeah, that's about it really. I shall try and crack on and see how we get on, and finish my brew off as well. So, and it says, keep calm and carry on. Cheers guys, catch you later. Bye.